Let's test. Let's do it. We are going to test the paramic on high school. For the... Anyone count the videos? What paramic video count are we at? Like 5? I hope this is gonna be one of the last paramic videos that we're ever gonna make, because holy shit. Let's test it. Everything should be fixed. We are on patch 0.25.5. Everything is apparently fixed. Now, I won't call it fixed until I see it. Let's see if we can make it useful. We're gonna do a couple high schools, maybe some prisons, maybe some other things. And let's see if our verdict changes on paramic being useless, yes or no. If the paramic is actually bugged again, I swear. I swear. Thank you, Rob Place, for the prime. Will it hear the phone? It actually does hear the phone. We tested. Hey, Felix, what's up? We tested that. Alright, here we are. Paramic time! What else do we need? EMF. I'm gonna take a paramic and an EMF. What do we got? Dorothy Robinson.
Got the intel. Looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like
reports of violence. Let's see. So the paramic is smaller. The paramic has a 30-meter range. It has a 6-meter cone, and apparently all of the... There's a bunch of sounds that were not detected before that have been added now, like the phone ringing on high school wasn't detected before. Also, there were a bunch of fake spots that gave you readings, even though it wasn't the ghost room at all, or it wasn't even the ghost doing any sounds. All of that is supposedly fixed now. It also changed the way it picks up sounds. The further away the sound is, the lower the reading on the paramic is. So, potentially it is in the best spot it will ever be. Let's see if we can make it useful. Dorothy, what was it? Kitty, thank you for the tier 1. I think it was under the left stairs, right? The breaker. Hello, Dorothy! I'm getting no readings, but I'm also hearing nothing, so... Just gonna turn on the breaker real fast. Give me a reading. Extreme Puffin. Thank you for the tier 1. Oh, 3? Oh, wait, that was me. Okay, so yeah, if you do this, that counts as a 3. Give us a sign. Should we stand in the middle of the gym and just try to detect the sound? Alrighty, go. Oh, wait, that was me again. I keep debating myself. Do something. Ghost? I'm aiming it so that it should detect everywhere, right? I'm getting dizzy from the schmuck. Hello? Well, that was very... oh, are you serious? I heard that, but the paramic didn't. Yeah, very nice. Oh boy. Look where we are. Can you give us a sign? The paramic feels like you have to be such a tryhard to be able to use it, like... I found the ghost room, and I haven't even had a single reading on this thing. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I heard a sound. My use case was, here. Okay, I got that one to detect. Look how short that stays up. It's just like, whenever you hear a sound, it doesn't help you to locate it. Like, at least that could be the use case, right? You hear a sound, you can locate the sound. Look how short that was. I moved immediately to the sound, and I had the reading for like 0.2 seconds, and then it was gone. Like, that's way too short. Like, I wish if you hear a sound, you could use this to, like, detect where it was coming from, but you can't do that at all. Because you move your camera around, and then you want to, like, locate where it was, but then it's already gone. I don't know, man. Like, how could you use the paramic? What is the use case for the paramic? Whoever uses this, I'm really curious to hear. Is there any, like, avid paramic user in the YouTube comments or in the Twitch chat here? Because I just don't understand. Like, I'm trying really hard to find a way you could use this tool to help you, but I just don't see it. Because anything you hear with it, you already hear yourself. If it would stay on the paramic for like a while, I can see it being useful. If you hear a noise, you don't know where it's coming from, and you can try, or you like locate it with the paramic, that could be really useful. But the fact that you hear a noise and you can't even find it with the paramic in time because it stays to like, for like 0.5 seconds you can detect a noise with the paramic. Like, it just doesn't help. Alright, I'm gonna point... Alright, I got that reading, but... Okay. I think the verdict... I think it's just too short. Let's say we were pointing somewhere else, right? I wanna do a test. I know exactly where the ghost is, so we're gonna stand here until it makes a noise, and then we're gonna point the paramic, like, literally spot on the room, and see if we get a reading. Give us a sign. Dorothy? Okay, I heard that. Alright, if I pointed it immediately at the room, I got a reading of 0.6 for like 0.2 seconds. If I don't do that, and I wait like 1 second. One Mississippi. See? If you wait 1 second, the sound is not even there. Bruh. One Mississippi. Okay, that one, it did find. Why the phone didn't... Why did that stay so long? The cone should be massive, right? The cone is buffed so hard. It's now 6 meter wide cone. That's ridiculously wide. I just wish the sound, like, the use case I can see. I'm walking around, cause a lot of the times, you're in the high school, you hear a phone ring, and you need to know, was that upstairs, downstairs, was that this room, was that, like, you want to find out if it's on the bottom floor or on the upper floor, but now you can't do that, because the only thing, like, it just disappears so quickly. I'm just really... Okay. Alright, it detected that, but like, so short. Like, the only way I get a reading on the paramic is if I know where the ghost room is and I point it straight at the ghost room. If I have to, like, check around... Why did I get a 1 reading over there? Like, what I want it to be is... You want the sound to stick around for a while so you can get, like... You can move it to where you think the general vicinity of the sound was. You see the reading, you move it past it because you were just scanning. Then you see it go back to 0, and then you go back to find where the reading actually was. Boom. I found it. But now the only use case is like, where was it? You turn around in like a 360 spin, you get a reading, and then you have no idea. Like, the only way you can get readings on the thing is if you point it at the place where the readings are happening right then and then. Right then and there. But that's obviously not what the thing is useful for, because if you already know where the sound is coming from, why even use it? Like, and this is in the scenario where we can even hear the sound ourselves, right? Imagine, like, if you can already hear the sound, the paramic becomes way less useful anyway, because you can already be in the general vicinity of the sounds anyway. So if you get a second sound, usually, if you could use the paramic to find the ghost room off of the first sound, like in this scenario, I would want to scan back and forth to locate where the phone was. But the only thing I got to do was move it past the ghost room, pick up a reading, and then I moved back and it was already gone. Like, if the sound would stick in the area for like 2-3 seconds, you could actually use this to move past it, get a reading, and then like locate where the sound was. You could actually become really skillful at this. Like, the only way I can see the paramic, you being good at paramic, if you're just really good at like hearing where a sound is coming from. But why even have the paramic at that point? Because if you already know where the sound is coming from by just, like, if you can point the paramic really fast in the direction where the sound is coming from, you're already so good at this that you don't need the paramic at all. I don't know. I'm giving it a completely fair chance, by the way. I'm not in any way predisposition to disliking the paramic. I would love for it to be really useful. I just don't ever see a reason to pick up this item. If you could pick up literally anything else. The EMF is more useful than the paramic, because with the EMF you can at least, if you hear a sound and you're close to it, you can at least use the EMF to find out where it was actually coming from. And I just think the paramic is such a difficult child to have, because not only is it, I feel like that could be a buff, actually. Like, making the sound stick around for like quite a while could actually be a way to make it useful. Let me test this, by the way. Wow, this guy really likes this. Oh, there we go. Okay, dude. Alright then. What the fuck was that? That was, he used very aggressive calling right there. Answer the fucking phone. The call is coming from inside the school, baby. Okay, so yeah. I mean, this run is mostly, I can grab some tools while we're talking, while we're thinking about the paramic. I might as well finish the quest. Like, I don't know. There's just so many scenarios in which the paramic won't help you. If you can hear the sound yourself, the paramic won't help you. Or, well, unless it's very far away. But if it's very far away, you would want to be able to use the paramic to locate where the sound was coming from. And that, with the current situation, current setup of the paramic, is just not feasible. Unless you already are very good at locating sounds in the distance. If you have a good headset and you can just do that, it is not going to help you. But if you can already do that, then why even have the paramic in the first place? That's my thing. Like, it only makes, it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't help you when you need it. It only helps you when you don't need it. But I feel like if the sounds would stick around for much longer than they do right now on the paramic reading, they could be potentially useful. If you could actually use it to, you hear a sound, scan the area, the general area of the sound, get like a, oh, it was coming from their idea. But they were trying to move away from that, right? They were trying to give you a general idea of where the sound was, but that's already possible with just your ears, right? I just don't know. Is this a revenant, by the way? No, it's not. Good. Good, not a revenant. Very much not a revenant, because it has been touching this door quite a bit. But there's no fingies, so good stuff. Woo! Okay. Jesus. Very aggressive. I'm gonna go to the truck again. Are you standing on the table? Are you? Oh, you're standing in the table. I see. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Did you write in the book? No. I'm gonna get out of here. Granny with sight, baby. Linda is a fierce lady. So, I mean, I'm glad I get to use the paramic now to, like, properly assess it, because there's nothing I can complain about that is just straight up bugged, because the paramic is working as intended. However, I just feel like it doesn't have a use case. There's just, I really want to hear from a person that is, like, very avid paramic user, in whatever scenario is the paramic ever more useful than listening. I just don't get it. Phantom Djinn or Shade. What's a Djinn or a Shade? It's either Spirit Box or it's writing. It's probably a Djinn then. I don't think avid paramic users exist. I mean, I feel like the paramic must have gotten a lot of use. And sometimes I see in the comments people say, like, I like using the paramics on bigger maps. Or I like taking them when I'm with a team. Man, it was actually really concerning. I love you guys, but there were way too many people in the comments of the YouTube video saying, like, how the fuck did he add screams to the game? What is this mod? I need this! And my response was, it's a fucking YouTube video. And I'm just like, ugh, calm down. Calm down. They're just a little excited, I guess. They're just not really thinking about it. Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? There we go, that's better. Where's my flashlight? It is a Djinn, that's why the breaker's still on. And he doesn't care. Alright, we're leaving that here. My sanity should be really low if this is a Djinn. I'm gonna grab both of the crucifixes so I can get rid of it. I don't know. I feel like that could honestly be the answer to the paramic. If the sounds would stick around for like a really long time, if you could use the paramic to detect a sound, like up till 5 seconds after it happens, I think that is the most significant buff the paramic can get. Because as it stands, the sounds just stick around for so short that you might as well, if you focus on the paramic too much, like if you focus on using it, you'll forget actually using your brain and like using your own hearing to locate the sounds, which is much more powerful than using the paramic. What's my sanity? Yep, that's right, because it's a Djinn. What did we take? This one? Like, I feel like that could be a good buff. The worst buff to the paramic, the worst buff ever to the paramic would be reducing the distance you can hear the sounds. I think that is the worst possible thing they could do. I really hope that's not going to happen. The best way to buff it is just making the sound stick around for a longer time. Dumby, thank you for the... Ooh, interesting. Wait, did it use the crucifix? It must have used the crucifix right there. Because the light was on, but the... Huh? Interesting. Give us a sign, show yourself. Hello? Alright, let's go. Ooh. Give me a sign. Show yourself. You're touching doors next door? How old are you?
Adult.
Where are you?
Next.
Are you friendly?
Kelly.
Are you friendly?
Kelly.
What do you want from me?
Hey.
Hey. Alright, give us a sign. Show yourself. Can you show... Ooh, I could have taken a photo there. Can you show yourself? Ring the phone. Do something. Give us a sign. That should count. Unless it... Okay, yeah. If the door's still moving, you can take a photo. Linda Robinson, was it? Or Dorothy. Dorothy something. Dorothy, can you show yourself? Can you give us a sign? Can you manifest yourself? Dorothy? Can you show yourself? I would like a photo. No, Linda was the last game. Dorothy, can you give us a sign? Can you manifest yourself? Can you show yourself? Dorothy Robinson, can you please do something? I would like one sign, please. Dorothy? Dorothy, can you give us a sign? Cause the very next sign Give me, baby, one more sign. Dorothy? I would love a sign. Can you show yourself? Can you give a sign? What's the sanity? Really low. Alright, we'll take that one. Ring the phone again. Do it. Give us a sign. Show yourself. Dorothy? Please? You're a Jinn. You should be really pissed that I'm here. You should be really pissed that I'm in your room. Is this a safe spot? It's very much. Oh no, you can't move behind this. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Can you show yourself? Give us a sign. Manifest yourself. Give me an interaction so I can take photos. Can you do something? Show yourself. Hello? Should we do it again? Let's... Okay, that's a crucifix. Let's do another high school. We're gonna give it another fair chance. I know we've talked a lot of shit. I talk shit because I love the game, okay? I talk shit about certain things because I feel like they deserve shit. And they're only gonna be better if they get shit. I feel like the paramic should get a bunch of shit because the paramic, as it stands, is just not an item that anyone should ever use. It is an absolute noob trap, in my opinion. I feel like it's an item that, because it's so rarely used, people think like, oh, it must be very good or very hard to use, but it's just actually completely useless. Alright, we're gonna hop into another high school, and we're gonna try it again to see if we can use it. Yeah, the only thing that you can do is like a no sound challenge. That is where paramic is useful. Hey KJ, thank you for the 500 biddies. Alright, Draka. Well, there you go, 250.
I've got some jobs ready for
Alright,
you.
let's hop into another high school, and let's do that again. I know we can do it, maybe prison. Let's do it on prison. Let's do it on a different map. Because prison is actually larger. In, like, checkable volume than, high school. And we'll give another map a chance too. We can even try it on Asylum. We can do all three of the big maps. Because otherwise people are gonna yell at me, you didn't try Asylum! It's so useful in Asylum, I promise you! You know that that's gonna happen. Alright, paramic, flashlight, photo cam, or no, not a photo cam, but EMF.
There's been no reports of violence.
Robert Martinez.
Please remain careful.
Alright. No reporting of anything. Very nice. Almost forgot the key. That is very shameful. On prison, the worst map to forget the key. Where's the breaker? The breaker is in the warden's office. Alright, let's see. Robert Martinez. There were no reported signs of violence or sightings, right? By playable area, prison is the largest because of the outside. The more you know. That actually makes sense. Wait, I got a reading. Oh, was that me opening the door? Probably. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Alright, we're gonna go straight to the breaker. I really think that's a good thing. Like, if they just make this... Because I'm just thinking of how I would use the paramic. Like, if I'm in this situation where I have no idea where the ghost is, I would want to be able to, like, scan the hallways. And just, like, find where the sound is. But because the sound sticks around for so short, if you don't hear it physically and can point the paramic straight to the sound, it's just not gonna pick up a sound. In like a useful way. The only way you could always pick up all the sounds is if you just did 360 spins, like permanently everywhere. But that's not how you're gonna make use of the thing, right? KJ, thank you for the 5 gifts. Thank you. Because the paramic right now might even be, like, a really debating item. Because if you use it in the way to, like, scan where the sound is coming from, and you use the fact that you didn't get a reading to rule out certain areas. Like, let's say that there's something that happens over there, like an item. If I'm not... Oh, okay, then. Why do the ghosts gotta be so easy when I'm trying to... Is it just that finding the ghost is really not... I feel like you could find the ghost without anything in pitch dark just fine. Give us a sign, do it. Alright, it's in here. This is kind of a bad showcase. It threw that, right? Yeah. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Do we even finish this one? Wait, do items thrown on the floor give a reading? Wait, can the paramic give its own... Can the paramic... Wait a minute. You can throw the paramic on the floor and then read the fact that you threw the paramic on the... That is just so meta. Alright, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go into an asylum, or maybe let's just cut it here and go into another prison to show again how if we can find the room faster, because I feel like there we got just kind of got a freebie. I don't know, that right there shows you. I heard a footstep and I pointed the paramic in the general direction of the sound immediately, and it was already gone. I think that's the main issue. I think if I... Okay, knock on the window. I couldn't find the sound before it wasn't even there anymore. You see? But the cone should be so wide that if I hear that sound and I point it into a general direction, I should pick it up, right? I just don't know. Alright. Well, anyway, let's bounce. What is this ghost? What do you guys say? It wasn't freezing. Spirit? Something without freezing. Let's see. Ooh, what is that EMF? Okay, that might not be an EMF. I think that's not an EMF 5 because it looks like 2 events. So I'm gonna rule out EMF 5. So we're gonna rule out freezing and EMF 5, which freezing would be, yeah, all those guys, and then EMF 5 would be... So the only thing left is not Phantom, Banshee, Jinn, or Revenant, or Shade, or Oni. So we have Spirit, Poltergeist, Spirit or Poltergeist? The only 2 options? What do you guys say? Spirit? I feel like it's a Spirit. Let's go with that. Poltergeist? I mean, it's 50-50. It only threw 1 item, so... Alright, I guess it was EMF after all. Anyway, doesn't matter. I escaped the Revenant. Pog. Let's go back to... Let's do prison one more time, because that one didn't really count. That was just a freebie. We got it immediately.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Prison. We're gonna go professional prison with all the items. I really want it to work. I think, like, that's the thing. I feel like we've gone to the core of the problem. I think the core of the problem remains that it just detects the sounds. But, alright. One more prison, let's go. Donna Thomas with the breaker in the cutie office. Nice.
Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
Alright. Wait, what's the name again? Donna Jackson? Donna Thomas, okay. In the cutie office. We're gonna give it another chance on prison. To see if we can find the room and make use of the paramic. Although I feel like we've gotten to the core of the... At least in my opinion. Like, this is all just my personal opinion, obviously. You can completely disagree. You can have other opinions, which I would love to hear. I feel like the best way to buff the paramic would be to give it... to make sounds detect for way, way longer. I heard the footstep over here. Are you serious? Don't be another... Ravage Beast, thank you. Alright, sleep well. Give us a sign. I think it was footstep right here. Hello? Donna? Donna Thomas? Donna? Because the thing with the paramic, if you do find a sound, right? Once you are in the general area of the sound, it is useless. You way rather have a thermo if you have turned on the breaker. Like, in this scenario, if I have a hunch that it's here, if I don't get another sound, I won't be able to get anything out of the paramic. Queenian, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Alright, give us a sign, do something. I heard that. Is that a gate moving? So I heard that, but I had no way of picking it up on the paramic in time. Is that all the way over here? Donna? That gate before. So strange that I got a footstep there, though. Hello? Maybe not. Donna, can you give us a sign? Okay, yeah, I did hear it all the way. So, what just happened is I heard a cell block door do a sound all the way from the entrance. And there was no way I could pick that up with the paramic. Yeah, but now I'm in the area, so now the paramic is useless. So, my ears were the tool I used to get to the general area. Once I was in the general area, using sounds to pinpoint the location was way easier than making use of the paramic. So, and it also blocks like half your vision. I just don't understand, man. I want to use it. I want to see the use. But we should look into more alternatives. I think after this, so all right, again, we've pinpointed the location. It's right here. We're going to hop in. So there, I heard that sound. Hey, I was able to pick it up. Let's go. It's upstairs right there. Oh my god, I actually got that sound. Nice, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna hop into an asylum. That's gonna be our last check for the paramic. So far, please feel free to yell at me in the comments for using it wrong or being, like, really judgmental of it. What the fuck are you doing? 11? 11.8? Jeez. Alright, well, I think we're gonna cut it here and we're gonna meet you again in an asylum, YouTube. Wow, this ghost is wandering like crazy. Is this a banshee? This is a banshee. I'm just gonna go off of banshee. Like, what the fuck is this? It's literally on top of me right now. But anyway, I'll meet you guys in the asylum. Well, I'll show you if banshee's correct, yes or no. But, I'll meet you there. Well, I don't know. We might as well just go there. It's so close anyway. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's such a fun item. I think that's why. I think that's why it's so hard to judge it so harshly. Because it's such a fun item to use. The idea of having a tool that, like... Oh, that's very much EMF. I mean, if this was freezing, these spikes are crazy. Look at that. What the fuck? What? I don't know if that's EMF spikes or just ghost event spikes. But anyway, we're gonna go with a Banshee. And see if that's the correct answer. Well, let's see. That is an interesting activity graph for sure. It was a Jinn. That is the last ghost I would think would do what it did. Why was it there? Why was it roaming? Whatever. Okay, anyway. The ghosts are just... This wandering buff has really made... really confusing, I guess, in a way. Like, all the non-roaming ghosts just roam all of a sudden. It's a global Jinn. Doesn't care about its room anymore. Alright, anyway, let's go in this asylum and see if we can make it useful. And after this one, I think we're gonna just leave it up to the discussion. Like, what do we think we can do? I think that leaving the sounds for a lot longer, making it like 5 seconds instead of the 1 to half a second you have right now to detect the sounds, I think would help it a lot. Any challenge today? Using the paramic is quite a challenge. Guys, if you want to talk about another stream, I know it's the official Phasmo stream, but please, this is our stream. If you want to talk about their stream, you can do that in their stream, or you can do that in the Discord, but don't talk about that here, please. So we have our own, this is our own community. It's a little awkward, because I do really support their effort, but it feels really awkward when people are, like, going away from your own stream to go to someone else's stream, right? Isn't that weird? Anyway. Alright, we are going to try and make Mary Martinez be detectable by a paramic. Let's see if we can make it useful. Where's the breaker? It's on the right side. We're gonna go to the right side first and we'll see. Well, that is the shortest walk of shame you can ever have, luckily. Alright, Mary. At least the fake spots are gone. I'm really happy with that. Oh, the like hitches are kind of strange on Asylum. I wonder what that is. Mary Martinez. Boop. Let's see. Can we find it? Mary Martinez, give us a sign. Like, if you want to critique the way I use the paramic, I would be down to. I don't know what these lag spikes are, because it's working completely fine, and then all of a sudden it gives you like a frame drop, like right there. Alrighty, let's see. Mary? Hey, Neki Troopon, what's up? Alright, so I've pointed it in that direction for a while, and I didn't get a reading. Now, the ghost might be just quiet, you never know. us a sign. Do it, Mary. Mary? Mary? Can you give us a sign? Well, I heard that, and then I pointed the paramic at it, and I also saw the sound, so... Because the thing is, if you don't hear the sound yourself, you're never going to... Oh my god! The paramic detected the boner! It's OP! Of course! Give us a sign. Mary? Mary? Okay, I heard that. Is it downstairs? Mary? Well, okay. So, again, the power's already off. So, again, I found the area. I don't know, man. Maybe the absence of readings can help you sometimes. So right there, let's critique how we found the ghost room, right? I heard a sound. I pointed the paramic at the sound because I heard where the sound was coming from. I got a reading. I went towards the sound. I would have done that anyway. And okay. And I kept listening around for sounds, and then I heard something, and then I went towards the sound while also pointing the paramic at the sound, getting a reading. Like, the paramic there didn't aid me in any way. Everything I did right there, I could have done with just a flashlight. So, yeah. I kind of want to figure out this ghost now. Well, maybe not. We have freezing and EMF. That leaves, like, very little. Revenant. We could take in a spirit box. And a cam, and then we can figure it out. It's not freezing, right? Yeah, it's Asylum. Asylum is a little laggy sometimes. You said it was freezing? I was freezing with a question mark. That was my... That was what I said. Pick up a bone? I did pick it up. We can just take in the... I'm quickly gonna go over there with a camera and a fingerprints and a UV light because I wanna see it. We heard... Look, I heard that door from over here, right? I'm curious if you can read that from over here. I can hear the EMF. I don't think you can... There's no way you can read it from this far. Right? We got ourselves... let's just take this and this. Oh, the lag is getting really annoying. It didn't used to do this. I don't know what changed with Asylum, but it used to... I used to have no problems running Asylum. Is my Xbox Game Bar on? I mean, we can do a little... I can close some tools. Actually, oh, that might have helped. I close. Oh no, never mind. Stamp up my paramic radar idea. If the paramic could play back the sounds as well, it'd be cool. Because then at least it would have like a really fun factor, right? Alrighty, here we go. Let's point this at the door. No fingerprints. Any on the window? And so we have a non-fingy ghost. Hello? Oh. It froze for so long. Oh, there we go. I don't know what is going on. We already have this. Alright, it's not fingerprints, not freezing. So if we don't get warps as well. That is an awesome idea. Well, I mean, a lot of people have the idea that the paramic has like a headset attachment that you can hear back the sounds. I think personally, I mean, that just doesn't really have a purpose. I mean, it could be really fun. If it just literally enhances all the sounds in the cone, it could be really spooky too. But overall, I feel the best way to just buff the paramic straight up is make the sounds, the hotspots of the sounds, stay up for just much longer. I know that's not really realistic, because the paramic should only pick up the sounds as they happen, but that's just... like, in terms of gameplay, that is just much better. Alrighty, what do we got? We got orbs. Okay, so we have orbs, EMF, Phantom Djinn or Shade. Well, it's not a... well, I guess we'll take in a spirit box real fast. Man, the lag. I kind of want to try going to current patch and see if I also have lag on Asylum, because it never used to be problematic for me at all. Rework paramic for upcoming ghosts is new evidence. I mean, the thing is, now we're going way out of line. Like if we're really going to do stuff like that, is how I would. That is like derailed. If we're going to either nerf hearing or make like paramic only evidence, this is ham-fisting our way into making the paramic useful. I feel like the paramic should just be useful on its own by means of detecting sounds, right? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Alright, I think it is, it's a shade. Okay. Alright, have a good night, semi-normal. The paramic concept is just fine. We should just think, we shouldn't think in like ranged buffs and stuff. We should think from a like game perspective. What do we want the paramic to do? And then how should we make the paramic do that? If the goal is for the paramic to be used to detect the general area of the ghost, it should have a way larger range, which they've kind of been doing that, so I guess they're trying to work towards that. But still, it's not far enough to be like completely, like, well, it can be used in that way if you just buff the duration that the sounds stick around, I think. But let's hop out of this one. It's probably a shade. I think that's gonna be it for our paramic testing. I wanna love this item, I just can't. Oh, it's a Djinn after all. So, was Spirit Box? Alright. I was yelling into that spirit box like crazy, but I guess I just missed it. Okay. Anyway. Our verdict on the paramic is basically, I don't know, I want to like the item. It's just not good in its current form. I think if you take the paramic, you are, best case scenario, you find the room somehow a little bit faster, which I don't think it even helps, really. Worst case scenario, you just waste an inventory slot. So, I mean, obviously the paramic on its own is not like, it's not terrible. It's only an item you can take with you. It's not like it's gonna end the world if you take the paramic. I just feel like there's way better items. Even just rushing to the breaker and then using a thermo is much better than taking the paramic, I feel. Because the thing is, with doing that, is you're not relying on any outside factors. Because if the ghost is really active and making a lot of sounds, you can already find it yourself. If the ghost is not active and not making any sounds, the paramic's not going to help you, but the thermo will. Yeah, Ventix. Doesn't take long to find the breaker, and if temps in a room jump up above the greed threshold. Yeah, exactly. What is your idea of the paramic? The paramic just, like, I knew where the ghost room was, and I was just standing away from the ghost room for a while and just trying to, like, detect sounds. Like, if I heard a sound, I was pointing the paramic towards the sounds, and it would stick around for so short, like literally less than a second. The sounds would stay in their area, like you could detect them with the paramic. I feel like that is just way too harsh. If the sounds would legitimately stick around for like 5 to 10 seconds, which sounds crazy, I mean, obviously it's not realistic, but if it did that, you could properly pinpoint the area of the ghost using that. Because the use case I can see, and I keep kind of repeating myself, but the use case I can see of the paramic is, I heard a sound. I want to know where that came from. Not, I heard a sound and I know exactly where it came from, let me point the paramic at it. That is what it is right now. I'm not trying to be mean. That's just what the paramic does. If you already know where the sound is, you can point the paramic at it, and you can see what number it gives you. But if you already know that, why do you even have the paramic? So yeah. I don't know. I think that's a very easy change. I would just like to test that. Personally, if they make that change, like, let's make it 5 seconds. Let's make the sound stick around for 5 seconds. I would love to see if that makes the paramic, like, have a niche. I think if they had a massive sized map, like military camp or something, then it's gold, but for now, I can't see it being used on smaller maps, and there's still better options for the big maps. Well, the thing with the paramic in its current form, even on the bigger maps, is that the range of the paramic is way less, like half as far as you can hear the sounds. You can hear the sounds from, like, super far. So, it's not even further than you're hearing, which makes me very scared, because it makes me think, what if they nerf hearing? Man, I would be so sad if they do that. But yeah. I think that could be a good buff. But yeah, that's my idea. That's my 2 cents. I hope you still took something away from the video. I hope you got a showcase of the paramic and how it, in my opinion, has no real usability right now. I think there's just better tools. Even an EMF. Because the thing with the EMF is it basically does what the paramic could do, where if you hear a sound, you can go towards it and detect where was it exactly with the EMF. That's a really useful item. Which I'm kind of glad they removed the activity board, because now I can take an EMF and not feel like I'm wasting a slot. Before, I used to not take the EMF for so long because it was like, yeah, you can use the activity chart for that. But now that it's not 100% certain on the activity chart, you can actually use... Yeah, and exactly, the increased wandering has thrown off the hearing, so the sounds are less useful now for the for the paramic as well, or for the detecting the ghost room as well, because they changed that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious to hear what you think, YouTube. What is your opinion? Again, we've been talking about this a while, but I want every item. There's certain items that are just like objectively less useful than other items. Like the thermo is always going to be more useful than a sound sensor, because the sound sensor you have to place and then go back to the room. By the time you've set up some sound sensors, all the temperatures should be in like normal ranges again, and you can just use the thermo. but that doesn't mean that they're useless, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you liked the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers that are here in chat, you can join it over at twitch.tv/insym every single day at 7 p.m. Central European Time. And I will see you in the next video, where we probably won't be talking about the paramic for once. Can you believe it? We've done so many paramic videos. Alright. Hey, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.